Now, Prime Minister Modi's strong message, full freedom to the armed forces. Precisely what he said today. The world is watching. Of course, the nation is waiting to avenge the death of 26 innocents. Today, the Prime Minister Narendra Modi has just made his move hours after chairing a high-stakes security meeting with Defence Minister Rajnath Singh and NSA Ajit Doval, as well as 3 service chiefs. The Chief of Defence Staff General Anil Chauhan. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has sent out a decisive message. As per sources, we hear he said India's armed forces have full freedom to choose how, when and where to strike back. No restrictions, no second guessing here, only one mission to avenge the blood spilled at Pahalgam. Prime Minister Modi has reaffirmed complete confidence in the Indian armed forces, their professional might. He's made it quite clear that India is committed to delivering a crushing blow to terrorism. Today's meeting lasted for over an hour. It was a high-level meet, possibly the first that's happened right after the Pahalgam attack. The meeting that lasted for over an hour reviewed strategic military options at the highest levels. Sources say that ahead of tomorrow's crucial Cabinet Committee meeting, the CCS, India's response strategy will be outlined. It's now entering its final stages. Remember, after the first CCS meet, India had already taken sweeping actions, and that was to suspend the Indus Waters Treaty with Pakistan, to close the Atari border, to cancel all visas for Pakistani nationals, and to downgrade diplomatic ties. These are harsh actions taken by India, but that's not it. There's more to come and could be much bigger than we've ever seen. Of course, this is different this time. India is not just responding diplomatically anymore. It's preparing to strike with full force of its will and the full freedom of its warriors. Prime Minister Modi there giving full faith on the Indian army here to see that they are the ones who will decide at what time, place that they choose to strike back. Of course, at this point, we are looking at Prime Minister Modi condemning terror, but it was not just condemnation. It was a strategy that was laid out to crush, this time aggressively. Let me take you through our panelists joining us right here on News 9. We have General Sanjay Kulkarni, former DG Infantry, who joins us live. Air Marshal Deeptendu Chaudhary, former Commandant of the Indian National Defence College, and Lieutenant General Rakesh Sharma, Commandant and the Fire and Fury Corps in Ladakh, who joins us live, along with Kartikeya, who's, of course, our managing editor right here on News 9. Thanks very much, all of you, for making this time out. I know it's on short notice, but Prime Minister Modi's message was sharp and strong, maybe unprecedented. Never have we seen, at least in my living history, a Prime Minister coming out to say that the Indian army has full control. When the Prime Minister says that the forces have full freedom, what does that actually translate on the ground? Are we talking about cross-border strikes, cover operations, full-scale military engagement? Maybe our army and experts here on the panel could give us a little more sense. Sanjay Kulkarni, please take it away.
You know, these are all options which are being on the table, will be discussed, and not necessarily what the public would want or what the sentiments are all about. It's a question is when, how, and in what measure, and how would the armed forces would want to react. And that's it. So the various options are there. The kinetic actions are there. Then we have the non-military options are there. Some of it already there. Economic options are there. So all of them, multi-pronged attack on the source of terror and how to ensure that the source of terror is destroyed. And similarly, whatever and whoever is working on their behalf in India also to be destroyed. So that's the way we look at it. Now to be able to say, well, the freedom is given and so it's going to start off tomorrow. No, it's not like that. The Prime Minister has given his mind that you're now free to choose your time, how you intend to go about it. Aim is to destroy the source of terror. Please go ahead. That's what the Prime Minister tells them. Now they work out. The CDS is there, the 3 chiefs are there. They'll work out how to go about it. What is the requirement? So much of coordination is required. So much of it would have to be done. And therefore, the various meetings that are going to take place tomorrow, be of economic affairs, be of the CCS and everything. And then all of them have to come on the table and then be able to again present to the Prime Minister that this is what is we can do. This is what it would we would require, more or less or whatever that be so, and then the Prime Minister takes a call. So that is what it is all about, and therefore
right.
I do not see anything that, well, the freedom of action has been given and therefore the armed forces start off tomorrow launching attacks and all. No,
we
not,
are
yes,
interpreting
definitely
this,
not.
and as your in your best knowledge, you say that this is not a call for action that we may be wondering. Of course, most of us in the country today are looking and staring at a picture that could be grim, but something that India should do to avenge the innocent lives, the death of 26 people. Of course, there is the word of war in the minds and mouths of almost everyone that I've spoken to. Common citizens are really looking and staring at that direction.